Good afternoon, my name is Mr. Evan and I'm the head children's librarian here at the Derry Public Library, and I'm here to talk to you guys about the summer reading program, Raiders of the Lost Library Dig Into Reading. So when you come into the library this summer, we have all sorts of wonderful things going on. The first thing is our reading incentive program, which I'm going to tell you about right now. So when you come into the library, you are going to get a reading log. It's free to sign up. And your reading log can be one of two different things. If you are reading picture books, you're going to get one of these where you can keep track of the titles of all the books that you read or that are read to you during the summer. You'll bring your reading log back in after every 10 books. You'll get it stamped and we'll start you on a journey around ancient Egypt in the room. If you're reading chapter books, however, you're going to want to get one of these so that you can keep track of the time that you spend reading. So on this version, if you're reading chapter books, that takes a little bit more time. So you're going to cross off one symbol for every hour that you read, and after every 5 hours, you'll bring it in, and again, we'll stamp it and start you off on your journey. So you come in, get your reading log and a bookmark. When you've read 10 books or 5 hours, you get your camel name tag and a sticker of one of these underground animals that also like to dig into reading. And we start you off at the Temple of Isis, and we'll show you those walls in just a moment. After you have read 20 books or 10 hours, you get a reading certificate and a Chinese yo-yo. After you've read 30 books or 15 hours, you get an adventure stamp, and there are different colored stamps you can use on paper that have different themes. And after you've read 40 books or 20 hours, you complete the program and you get a certificate for a free giant slice of cheese pizza at Sal's Pizzeria around the corner. You also get a toy snake because Indiana Jones is afraid of one thing, and that is snakes, so that's why we picked that for you guys. And you also get a raffle ticket. Your name goes into a drawing to get 4 tickets to Canopy Lake Park that are a package. So you can go and bring the rest of your family or maybe 3 of your friends. So your name goes into a raffle to get 4 tickets at the end of the summer. So this is where the reading club ends at 40 books or 20 hours. But we know that some kids really love to read. So if you want to read even more, we also have a special party at the end of the year for kids who read 100 books or 50 hours. So after you've gone around the room to all 4 walls with your camel name tag, if you want to keep going even further, your name tag will go back here behind the children's desk, and all of those kids will have a special party at the end of the summer where they come in. We have games and prizes, and the best part is we have a bookstore that's set up where you actually get to take away free books. You don't even have to pay for them. But we also, of course, have a party for everyone who participates all summer long. You don't have to read 100 books or 50 hours. That's just for those kids who really love to read. We also have weekly raffle prizes. One of the unique things that we're doing this summer is we have set up the children's area as an Egyptian museum. So there's all sorts of information for you guys to learn about ancient Egypt. So each week there will be a question up here about ancient Egypt that you can learn the answer to by exploring our children's museum. If you think you know the answer, you can get a raffle ticket from the librarian. They'll put it in here. And we have lots of passes from people in the community. Just to name a few: Academy Lanes, Canopy Lake Park, Cedarland Family Fun Center, Charming Fair Farm, Chunky's in Pelham, and all sorts of other people who have donated wonderful prizes. So you'll put your entry in here and we'll draw your name at the end of the week to get one of those prizes. All right, so I think what we're gonna do now is take a tour of the different walls, the different destinations in ancient Egypt in the children's area for you to see where you're going to be going. So follow me. All right, so when you sign up for the children's reading program, your first destination after you've read 10 books or 5 hours is over here at the Temple of Isis. You start out on this wall. We already have one person who has read 10 books, so they have their name tag up here on a camel. It can go here or anywhere on the wall. After you've read 20 books or 10 hours, we're going to go to a different wall. So follow me and I'll show you that. So after you have read 20 books or 10 hours, you will move from the Temple of Isis over here to the Temple of Anubis. And Anubis, as you can see, is getting a pharaoh ready in his sarcophagus. So this is your next destination in the summer reading program. After you have read 30 books or 15 hours, you will come over to this wall where we have the Eyes of Horus, and right next to it we have a display of artifacts of ancient Egypt that you may want to stop and check out. There's pictures on papyrus and all sorts of ancient gods from Egypt. And speaking of the gods and goddesses of ancient Egypt, you can learn about the major ones right over here at our series wall, and we have all of the major gods and goddesses with their names, as well as a little explanation, so you can learn all about the wonderful things that they did in ancient Egypt and why people are interested in them. You will notice a lot of them in the artwork around the room as you travel throughout the summer. So one of the neat things that we have going on here this summer is this Egyptian Children's Museum. We have 12 different exhibits that you can learn about ancient Egypt. This is one on Egyptian architecture that is still being constructed as we speak. So we have pyramids, you can learn about obelisks and sphinx and the different types of pillars in the temples. There's exhibits about mummies and games that children played in Egypt, daily life. And down here, we have several different centers where you actually get to make things and take home with you. We have a video center where you can watch a movie by one of our presenters this summer about ancient Egypt. And you can also stop by and learn about hieroglyphics. We have hieroglyphic stamps that you get to make your own hieroglyphic papers and take home with you. You have the opportunity to make your own pyramid out of paper. So we have everything that you need to make your own pyramid to take home. And on the other side, we have, throughout the summer, we'll have different headdresses and masks that you can make out of paper and color and take home with you as well. So not only do you get to learn about ancient Egypt and discover all sorts of interesting facts, but you actually get to make some artifacts to take home with you. And if you'd like to try your hand at learning how to play Senet, one of the ancient Egyptian games, you can stop by the Reading Adventure Room and figure out how to do that. After you have read 40 books or 20 hours, this is your final destination in the Egyptian room at the Derry Public Library. This is Osiris in the underworld, and when you have read your 40 books or 20 hours, you'll take your camel name tag and put it over here and get your final prizes. So this is your final destination, unless of course you decide to read 100 books or 50 hours, and then you would move your name tag over behind the children's desk. So that's the Reading Incentive Program, what we have for everyone. But one of the best things about the public library is we have lots and lots of programs for free for you to come and experience. In fact, we have 60 programs over the next 8 weeks. That's a lot going on, from basic story times, from infant and pre-K and music story times, to our special guests. So you'll definitely want to pick up one of these flyers when you come in. It details all the awesome programs that we have going on. We have special guests bringing live animals. We have a magician. We have an amateur Egyptologist who is coming, who will be bringing all sorts of necklaces and headdresses and costumes from ancient Egypt that you get to try on. Our team of children's librarians here also have wonderful programs, from Eric Carle art programs to Alice in Wonderland. So please join us at the library for all of these wonderful things that are going on, and again, they are free. So not only do you have the opportunity to keep track of your reading during the summer, but you can have lots of stuff to do to keep you busy here at the library.
I am Erin Robinson. I'm the teen librarian at the Derry Public Library, and I am going to introduce a few of the summer read programs and activities. So we have a variety of clubs as well as activities, and then the Summer Read Challenge. As far as clubs, we're starting the summer with cafe days. That's a very casual club, so if you like to just socialize maybe a little bit more than have a structured program, that's a good club for you to come to. We'll be gearing it all around our summer theme, which is Welcome to the Underground. Little sign over here. And so all of our activities and clubs will be around that theme. Cafe days will be talking about underground activism, underground art, underground music. We also will have an underground writers group, which is every other Wednesday. And we're going to be having a secret society theme for that one. We'll be doing cooking club and gearing all of our recipes toward things underground. So we'll make dirt cups, we'll do Forager's Delight, and have all our recipes around that theme. We will also be doing a very popular club, which we did last year, and that was the movie making club. Last year, our movie was called Burned Souls, and the kids created it from start to finish. And this year we'll be doing the same thing. It happens every Thursday at 3 o'clock, and we'll brainstorm what we want to have as far as the theme. Maybe it'll be a mystery, maybe it'll be an underground art thief, who knows. You never know what they'll come up with. For that group, we need a lot of people who are good with camera, acting, writing a script, special effects, editing. So if you're good at any of those things, you should come to that one. We also have a lot of different activities, and these only happen once. So one of our activities on July 2nd, will be the Secret Societies Day. We will be talking about secret societies. We'll be looking at the collection of books we have in that section, and then we'll be making false bottom boxes, which is just a box where you have a false bottom. You can hide secret things underneath. We'll also be doing time capsules. So that's the kids will bring all their present day artifacts that are important to them, and we'll put them in a capsule. I have a variety of canning jars, and put in lists of all their favorite things, and then they can choose to open it 10, 15, 20 years down the road. The idea is to either bury it or put it in a closet when they get home. We'll do a Pharaoh's Curse murder mystery party. For the Pharaoh's Curse murder mystery party, it's kind of like playing Clue in person. So if you like to take on a character and solve puzzles, that is a great activity for you. We'll also be doing graffiti art. Our local artist, Christine Brock, will be coming in, and she will be guiding the kids through an art project. So they'll have a nice piece of graffiti to bring home. And she'll talk about historically a little bit of what graffiti has been used as throughout time. So we'll also have the Audubon Society. So if you like animals, that's a great one to attend. And if you're good with logic puzzles, riddles, and finding things, you should come to the scavenger hunt. Scavenger hunt will be all around the library. I have a Phaistos disc, an artifact that you'll have to find, and you're going to follow a variety of different riddles and search for it. If you find the artifact, you get to keep the artifact, and you also get 2 tickets to Canopy Lake Park. There are other prizes to win. So if you like prizes and are motivated by them, you can join the Summer Reading Challenge, and that's where you read all the books that you can and log them. The top 10 top 10 readers get the biggest prizes. So you'll see things like you'll get a Carpe Diem mug, you'll get a Beneath the Surface water bottle. The top 5 will get an iTunes gift card, a Barnes & Noble gift card, or tickets to Canopy Lake Park. And to go with our underground theme, we have things like this. It looks like a book, but it's really a box. So you can hide all your secret society stuff in there. And then readers 7 through 10 will get these Smash books. And they're eco-friendly books with recycled paper. They have a pen and a glue stick, and the idea is they're just like your junk drawer. You can throw anything in them, and there's always room for more. So that's how you win prizes. And what you'll do is you'll come on August 15th to the end of the year party, and you bring your reading log, and we'll tally up all of your reading, and you can collect your prizes. And for further information, because I didn't mention any dates or times, you can go ahead onto our website, www.derrypl.org, and check the calendar section, and it'll show all the dates and times. All of the teen programs are in green.
Hi there, I'm Eric Stern from the Derry Public Library, a reference librarian here at Derry Public Library. And I'm here to talk to you today about the summer reading program that we have for adults. The theme for our summer reading program, Digging into Derry, it's a national theme, actually, based off of a national theme of digging into libraries. You'll see a theme running throughout the programs here, throughout children's, teen, and the adult programs. We have sign-ups can be done at the reference desk or online or over the phone, but we'd prefer that you come in and visit us at the reference desk where we can get you all the information that you need. You're going to leave the reference desk with a reading log as well as a list of the programs that we offer. We're offering 5 programs this summer for the adult summer reading program, again, running along the lines of digging into Derry's past. The first of these programs is offered on June 24th. It's going to be featuring Derry's town manager, John Anderson, and that is going to be from 6:30 to 7:30 on June 24th here at Derry Public Library. The second program that we have offered is Digging into Derry Backyard Herbs. There's an herbalist who's going to be here, and that's going to be on Wednesday, July 10th. The third program that we have, featuring Christine Charbrough, who is a former librarian here at Derry Public Library and who is actually a genealogist, is going to be on Monday, July 22nd, and that's Digging into Genealogy. The fourth program on July 29th, Digging into Derry History, Forest Hill Cemetery, is going to be on, I believe I just said July 29th, sorry, I'm repeating myself. And that's with TJ Cullinane, Friends of Forest Hill Cemetery. And then for the fifth program that we're offering, it's on August 5th with Karen Blanford Anderson, the Derry Heritage Commission and director of the Derry Museum of History. She's going to be discussing the portrait of Elizabeth McGregor. And again, that's on Wednesday, August 5th. Just going to talk for a moment about what the reading program actually is. The reading program is just a program where you're going to be reading a certain number of books, and you're then going to be able to turn in your reading logs for raffle tickets. So you have to read, to participate in the adult reading program, at least 5 books. They have to be actual books. Graphic novels are not going to count for the adult reading program. They would for potentially some of the others, but not for the adult one. And every time you turn in your book log, you get a ticket for every book that you read. So you could conceivably get as many as the books that you read in terms of raffle tickets. And there's 2 tickets that you'll get for every book that you read about Derry history. So again, tying back into the display that I'm standing next to here, these are all Derry history books. If you read any of these books, 2 raffle tickets for those books, or any other book on Derry history that you find in the collection. Wanted to mention another word on the program attendance. If you sign up for the summer reading program, the adult summer reading program, and then you attend one of the adult programs that we have over the course of the summer, and attend that program, you actually get 2 raffle tickets for attending that program. Some of those raffle tickets can go into prizes at that actual program if you would like to, or you can keep them until the end of the summer, at which point you can put them into the drawing for whatever the summer end prizes are, which would be more substantial conceivably than the ones you would get at those actual programs. So just thought it was worth mentioning. And of course, as always, you can check out any information about the Derry Public Library online at our website. You can always call us here at the library. We always love to have visitors come visit us at the reference desk. And of course, one last thing, as I should note, is that we do have a Facebook page, as many of the town facilities now do, but it's becoming increasingly popular, and you can check us out on there. Any of our program information should also be posted on our Facebook page. So thank you for coming and hope to see you soon.